Class 3 Computer Chapter 4 The Internet and Introduction Part 6. Topic for today is Responsibilities of a Good Digital Citizen and recap. So children, we are at the last topic of this chapter. I hope you have done all the previous exercises that I had asked you to do in your copy and read the chapter. Now let's understand this topic on responsibilities of a good digital citizen. We all know we have to be a good citizen, and here it means digital citizen means how we use these electronic media like internet and be a good citizen. So a digital citizen is a person who uses internet safely and in a right way. He participates in social activities properly. To be a good digital citizen, you should take care of the following responsibility. So, to use this facility, we need to follow certain responsibilities, and they are: number one, observe your etiquettes when online. I told you, when we are having any online communication or talking to someone over using the internet, we need to follow the same kind of mannerism we follow when we meet a person. We should not think that he is sitting very far or she is sitting very fast and she cannot see you. It is not like that. We have to follow the same etiquette and rules that we follow when we meet a person directly or in person, personally when we meet. So, you should always follow proper code of conduct. Code of conduct means the rules that you should keep in mind when you interact with the person, how you should talk to them, what kind of words, how you conduct yourself. When you are online, do not use harsh language. Very bad. You should not use bad language. Then number 2, report unlawful activities. Unlawful means which is not legally right, which is a punishable act. When someone does something which is punishable lawfully or legally, so we should report such activities. If we see such we should let the if you notice any harassing, someone is harassing you or threatening you, or illegal activity which is not legally right, lawfully right, and folders created by on the internet, always report it to your elders. When you find such things, someone is scaring you or threatening you, blackmailing you, we should not listen to such people. We should immediately report all these activities to our elders. For example, if you see an abusive remark, abusive means bad remark, made to anybody, inform your teacher or parents about it. Number 3, do not tamper with others' files and folders. Here, when we are online or when we are using others' computer or when we are working in a network, we should not open anybody else's files and folders. It's the same thing like if you are in a class, you are not supposed to take someone's book or copy without their permission. That's what we tell you, don't touch. If you find something on the floor, we should always keep it on the teacher's table, or you should ask the class whose pencil or eraser you just, that's what you do in class. The same way, if it does not, something does not belong to you, then you should not open such things or take such things without the person to whom it belongs. So if it is an unhealthy, bad practice to tamper, to uh, uh, opening and working on uh, with files and folders created by other people. You should not open, delete, or copy anything created by anyone else without taking his or her permission. So if someone, if in the computer lab you all share the computer, you created a file and you come back and you and in the next period somebody else goes there, they should not touch your file. That is called tampering. Not, you should not tamper or delete, copy or do anything without the permission of you. That is what is called tampering. Do not tamper without with others' files and folders. Then number 4, never create a fake identity. Fake identity means false, which is not true. Always keep your identity. Identity means who you are. Those information helps you to identify, find that you are the person on the net. So always provide the correct information, identity, real over internet. Do not protect yourself as some predict or project yourself, present yourself as someone else. Some people do this. They don't put their pictures. They will be they will put some other person's picture or give information of other people and pretend that they are those people. So you should never give false information on the internet. Then the last point you should keep in mind is, do not copy information as it is from internet. Means you should not copy others' work. If you are referring something, you want to take something from the internet for your project or something, you can get some idea, but you have to create yourself using those ideas. You have to rewrite those things. You should not copy and paste it and present it as yours. That is illegal. It is an illegal practice to copy any kind of information such as text, music, video, etc. directly from the internet into your document. Always understand the concept and interpret in your own language. So you get some idea, you understand the concept, you understand the idea, and then you have to redo it in what is your idea. After understanding that you have to present it, not exactly the way it is given on the internet, because it is not your work, it is somebody else's, and you should not take credit for others' work. So it is not legally correct. So children, with this we have completed this chapter. Let's quickly recap this chapter. So we learned that internet is defined as a global network connecting millions of computers worldwide. And we also learned that a website is a collection of web pages. The information on the internet is available in the form of digital pages, which are also called as the web pages. Web browser is a special program that allows the user to access information on the web. And we learned a search engine is a software that searches for any information required by a user. Then we learned that antivirus is a program that protects your system against virus. And the last point that you should keep in mind is, a digital citizen is a person who uses internet safely and in a right way. So children, I hope this topic you have understood well, and your homework for today is write this question in your copy and learn it well, so that it's not a burden for you to learn all the topics in one day. If you do your work every day, then for your exams you can be stress free. You don't have to work on the last day. You will find it very easy. So question number 1, write down the responsibilities of a good digital citizen. So what are the responsibilities we discussed here? The responsibilities of a good digital citizen are: number 1, observe one's etiquette when online. When we are online, we have to see our conduct, how we talk, what kind of language we are using. These things we have to keep in mind. Number 2, report unlawful activities. If you find something is wrong happening there, or somebody is troubling you or harassing you, then you should report it to your parents or your elders. Number 3, do not tamper with others' files and folders. We should not do anything without anything of the documents created by others. We should not open or delete or copy others' files and folders without the permission of that person or any institute. That is called do not tamper with others' files and folders. Then fourth point, never create fake identity. We should not when we are using creating an account, we should give our correct detail. We should not give false information. Number 5, do not copy information as it is from internet. We should not copy other information given on the internet. We can get some idea, but we have to present it in our own way. We have to work it in our own way. So keep all these things in mind and practice it to become a good digital citizen. So that's all for today, children. Do this work neatly in your copy and learn it well. Take care.